You know, Moses is the one that's defined with the leadership and when they're at the Red Sea. And also, you know, Moses went before God and got the 10 commandments, and then Aaron. And see, that's just like, you know, I see Aaron is like, you know, a sign for the people and the leaders in the body of Christ. Because, and that's what a lot of people do, that, and they mislead people, and the people wanted to worship the other gods. Now, like, just say, now Jesus is with the Father, and you know, the people, just say Jesus told the leaders to keep the people, and the people want to do certain things, and the leaders are submitting themselves to the people and not to the truth, because they're telling them a lot of these things that are okay are not okay, and they know that they aren't okay. Just like Aaron knew that worshiping the idols not okay, but he submitted himself to the people and made the golden calf while Moses is up there with Jesus. He still had mercy and grace on him at the end of the day, and God still kept him in office. And you can see Jesus right there. You can see the mercy and the grace of God right there. And Jesus is the mercy and the grace of God, because God could have said, I'm destroying Aaron, I'm not using him no more or anything. He still had mercy and grace on him and gave him the office, you know, and he gave him the office of the priesthood. Yeah, after he sat right there and submitted himself to the people, when he knew, because he was with Moses. So he most definitely had an encounter with God. And he knew the power of God. And he knew the truth. And he sat right there and submitted himself to the desire of the people, to please the people, to please the man. That's why it's 1 Corinthians 7:23, for ye are bought with a price, be ye not the servants of men. For ye are bought with a price, be ye not the servants of men. Okay? And that's what I'm seeing with a lot of the leaders. They're serving men with their mouths, and they're not serving God. And they're serving men with lies, because the men want to lie, and they want something that feels good, and they want something that's enticing to them, and the truth is not always so enticing. The truth doesn't really entice people. And the people were enticed to want to worship idols, and instead of Aaron correcting them, no, we're not doing that. He was in charge and in control, and he still had authority. And he had been given a rod of authority, and he didn't use his authority. He submitted himself to the desire of the people and the desire to please the people. And that's when Paul says in Galatians 1:10, for do I seek to please men or God? For do I now persuade men or God? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, then I should not be the servant of Christ. And you see that right there. For do I now persuade men or God? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, then I should not be the servant of Christ. Because at the point you please men, you turn from the truth. Because the truth a lot of times is harsh. And the truth is not accepted. Just like the truth wasn't accepted when Moses was up there with God, with the Father, when he was on the mount, receiving the commandment. And Aaron was left with the people. And all Aaron had to do was tell the people the truth when they enticed him and asked him to, you know, make them gods. But he chose to submit himself to man and to serve man, and it turned him from the truth to please the people. For do I now persuade men or God, or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, then I should not be the servant of Christ. By him pleasing men, he turned from serving God to serving idols. If you please man, if you seek to please man, it will turn you from the truth and turn you from the service of God into the service of man. So, you know, that's just part of the picture right there, and I'm going to leave that right there.